Good evening, Pisces, and welcome to your reading. This is Anna Transylvania from Anna Transylvania's Tarot Room with your reading for the week of June the 18th to June the 23rd. It is a shorty, okay? I'm only doing 4 days for this week because then we're going to have weeklies and stuff like that starting on the 23rd, okay? So, Pisces. Let's see what's transpiring for you today. Let's see what is going on for you today. See my nails, like my nails, like my nails. Okay, they're like dark red. Okay. Still chipped. Okay, what is going on for Pisces this week? My God, they just want me to take a whole bunch. Okay, I'm going to put them on the side over here. We're going to continue the reading, and then we're going to do the bunch that's down there, okay? Okay. You can fast forward through this if you want to, Pisces. Thank you if you keep watching. You know, I know it's a little bit boring when I lay out the cards, but some of you like to watch me doing that. Okay, Pisces, so it looks like a new cycle is upon you. So they are urging you to please accept this gift from the universe and say yes. So like you're gonna be getting a lot of not a lot of, but you're gonna be getting some offers here, some gifts and everything like that from the universe. The universe is opening doors for you, and it's saying you're kind of like, well, intuitively I'm not being told to do anything, you know, like, Anna, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And it's because you're worrying. Okay, so it's talking about these opportunities are coming to you. Okay, and it's not saying that it's going to take you by surprise, but it's going to feel incredibly familiar for no apparent reason whatsoever. And your intuition, you're going to be like, how come I didn't intuit this? How come I didn't know about it? How come I didn't, you know, see it before? Because a lot of Pisceans are very intuitive, especially on this channel. You guys are super, super intuitive. So what it's telling me is that you are getting a cycle. You are getting like a cycle, not a closure, but a new beginning in something you thought that you weren't gonna get ever. Like you were like, no, you know, like I don't even want to think about it. I don't think I'm gonna get this manifestation or whatever. So the universe is urging you, even though it looks like really, really small right here, for you to allow yourself to sort of say yes, to allow yourself to sort of be there in that moment. Okay, so that's what it's kind of saying. It's saying, please take your guard down. Okay, like you've been saving money, you've been like doing very good at like protecting yourself and protecting your assets and protecting stuff that you care about and everything like that, but now you have to transform that. So it's come time again for you to release some of the burdens that you have. And it's saying, please don't worry. It's not that it's surprising, but it's saying, please don't worry that you didn't feel like it was coming. Because this sort of gift has nothing to do with money itself, even though a lot of you have wanted to like manifest money and you've been sort of holding on to your last penny for dear life over here. But it's saying it has nothing necessarily to do with money. It has to do with proper flow of energy. You saying yes to the universe tells the universe to send more of whatever this is that you're getting. It's telling the universe, hey, Pisces finally said yes. You know, Pisces finally took the guard down and accepted the gifts from the universe. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, here you are. Here you are, Pisces. I love it. You popped up in your own reading. A lot of you are popping up in your own readings because you are making the right decisions. You know, some of you, the fire signs, some of the, a couple air signs have been doing that. Okay. So this is the King of Cups. Okay, this is you. And it's saying, Handle this emotionally maturely, okay? If this person is not a person that you want to let in your life back again, because the first time, you know, tell them no in an emotionally mature way. Do not burn a bridge here, okay? It might become significant later. It might become significant later, okay? This person that's coming back, or this situation that's coming back. Do not burn any bridges. Do not say no, but kind of go, okay, well, let's talk about this. I'm going to tell you here, okay? It's talking about, I'm going to tell you here how you hurt me the last time, how I felt the last time, and everything like that. And after all of this, you person that's wanting to come back into my life, so for some of you, it's a person. For some of you, it's a job. For some of you, it's, something brand new that's coming. And for a lot of you, it's something brand new that you don't even feel like it could. Okay. So it's saying, please believe that this can come in, that this is not too good to be true, okay? It's also only at a 6, so I don't think you're going to be feeling that. But for those of you who might, it's saying, let yourself go through this transformation. Let yourself accept the universe back into your life again. But for some of you, this is going to be a person and you're going to be like, you know what? I gave enough the first time. I don't feel like it this time. Like, I know myself and I know how hard it was the first time and I don't want it again. So for some of you, you're going to be saying no. For some of you, you're urged to say yes. Okay? Let's see. More cards. All right, so you guys got something going on these next few days. So let's go through those cards that fell out. Okay, these cards here, they fell out. Okay, and then we have another pile because they gave me another pile. And they keep urging me to read fluidly. So I'm going to do that. Let's take these away. Let's take these away. They're also assuring you that, like, whatever it is that you've manifested, okay, Pisces, whatever it is that you've manifested, I'm going to put you right here next to the Pisces because that's the Pisces king. That's the Pisces thing. Glyph. Okay. Lots of upside downs. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I understand. Okay. It is talking about Pisces. Okay, you're in control of this flow over here. Some of you need to say no, some of you need to say yes. But most of all, most of you need to free your mind from worrying about things that don't need to be worried about. Okay, such as, for example, not having people around you who love you, not having the job that you want, not being able to have the opportunity of going for your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. Okay, so it is saying none of this can come in. Okay, only a 6 can come in. Like, you guys are a little bit blocked, and it's saying big manifestation is coming, like the world. You're finishing a cycle, you're starting up a new one. And in order for you to start up the right cycle with all of these cards right side up, it's talking about you have to free yourself from something. So let's see, what are we freeing ourselves from, Pisces? What are we freeing Pisces from? Okay, what is Pisces supposed to free themselves from? Okay. Oh, so this is the theme of the week. It's popped up in pretty much every single reading that I've done this week. Okay. And it's talking about ancestral patterns in your case. Okay, this can be an ancestor. This can be ancestral patriarchal patterns, okay? Some of you, it's the actual patriarchy, as we talk about, okay? Gender and politics irrespective, okay? Some of you, it's an actual father figure that's held you back or whatever. And it's talking about you gotta stop thinking about all of these generational patterns and all of these things that you have to wash away, like the karma that you have to wash away from your parents, from your grandparents, from your whoever it is, okay? From your family, from 50,000 past lives on Tuesday, okay? Um, because if you free yourself of thinking about your karmic patterns and all of this stuff, you're going to have the room to actually receive what you deserve, okay? And a word about karmic patterns, okay? Everything is a karmic pattern, first of all. Like your karma on this planet, every single action decides your karma and your dharma, okay? There are two concepts. Too long to discuss here, okay? However, what I do have to say is that if you take a look at your authentic self, as who you are, at who you are as a person, okay? This will free you from thinking about and feeling bound, basically, by these habits that you have from your family, okay? And you're gonna get momentum, you're gonna get velocity, you're gonna be like, okay, my authentic self is this person, I am this. Just because my dad did this, this, and this, or my mom did this, this, and this, or I have this, this, and this in my childhood, doesn't mean I can't be free now. Doesn't mean I can't feel joy now. Doesn't mean I have to hold myself back from all the joy and happiness in the world, okay? And from other people helping me and everything like that. Let people help you, okay? So let's see what happens if people help you. And then we're going to take the last three cards and we're done. Oh, hello. I'm saying the last three cards. These cards keep wanting to keep going for you, Pisces. So, okay, how are we freeing ourselves? Yes. It is saying, accept the gifts of your ancestors and don't doubt yourself. Like when you have an instinct, Piscean instincts are like, you guys are the most instinctive and spiritual people that I know. It's saying you have ancestors here. Some of you are who work with spirits on this channel, you know, you guys are pretty spiritual on this channel, so you have a beat on what's going on spiritually in the world. It is saying, don't doubt yourself. Don't let yourself fall into the rabbit hole of this despair. Okay? And it is talking about you have an ancestor. Some of you, for some of you, this person is still alive, like it's a grandmother, great grandmother, mother, even, you know, maybe sibling or whatever. But you have an ancestor that really resonates with you at this time. And this ancestor is trying to give you the wealth that you're asking for, the job that you're asking for, the money that you're asking for. And because you have all of this doubt and everything like that, and you're not wanting to walk away from present circumstances, you're not hearing them. So they're trying to make sure, okay, the sun card can also be about ancestry. This is why we're talking about all this, okay? So you have an ancestor, and actually you have a spirit team. You have a whole lot of them, but they're presenting just as one so that they don't freak you out, okay? Because you don't even know how much, you know, like I have all of these, you know, ancestors for everybody here, like kind of like they all came at me, and every single time I draw one card, they're wanting to give me 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, you know, like pretty soon I'll be drawing the whole entire, you know, deck over here. In fact, I'm halfway, pretty much a third of the way through my deck right now. So you have an ancestor that's trying to give you what you're asking for. You're just not hearing them, and they want to make sure that you know that they feel familiar because they're an ancestor, but you're rejecting them because of patterns that you've had in your family, or, you know, like in your vicinity or whatever. You're rejecting them. You're saying, no, this can't be right. No, this can't be true. So then they keep coming round again, round again, round again. Okay. And they want you to know they are here. So for those of you Pisceans who have listened to this point, first of all, thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Please listen to this ancestor. They're familiar because they're an ancestor. They're not familiar because they're your trauma. Okay. So they're saying, please get clear that I am here to help and accept me as your helper. Okay. Or any other. Yeah. They're saying they're here to help you shine. They're here to help you, bring yourself into this place where you can stand on your own 2 feet and stand in your glory, having mastered your shadow side. Okay. Yeah. This is how they see you. They don't see you as the Queen of Cups or whatever. They actually see you as the Queen of Wands. Okay. They might have been something of authority at some other point in time, and they see themselves in you. So please, for those of you who this resonates for, please let this ancestor in. Okay. Maybe put your protections up or whatever, but if they're still coming, then there is a reason. Okay. All right. What else do we have to say? Yes. Okay. What is that? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So they're saying it's time to stop struggling. It's time to stop in your tracks. It's time to stop wanting more information. The time is now. The time is now for you to receive. The time is now for you to open yourself up to receive. So if some of you have been asking when will I receive or whatever, the time is now. But really, the real answer to that question is the time is when you make it. Okay? All right, Pisces. Okay? It is saying the time is now, the truth is here. That's the truth. That's the clarity. Okay, to recap, you have some manifestations coming in, and you're being urged to really listen to this ancestor, even though your gut is sort of rejecting it because you have patterns that, it seems familiar. It seems too familiar and too comfortable. And you have doubts. Even though you have doubts, they're urging you to put those doubts aside because they've come again and again and again to give you this gift. And you're rejecting them because of certain patterning that you've had. So they're trying to tell you, I am here to give you your just rewards from your bloodline, from us, okay, from us, your spirit team. And you're not hearing us because you're just concentrating on the smallest thing. You're being very defensive a little bit, okay? And it is saying, if you have a manifestation in mind, ask now, say now, okay? Let them in. And with that, we conclude the reading, Pisces. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for staying here as long as you did. I love you. If you want anything else, please let me know, Pisces, okay? Like, share, subscribe. Bye.